this steel plant has been put on hold. However, Trinidad is well serviced in terms of the provision of materials that are needed in the shipbuilding and repair industry. So there are quite a bit of stockists that carry a wide range of articles that is using our industry at present. These articles are also used in the energy sector. So it's a very good match in terms of converting from the energy to the non-energy. Presently, in terms of the servicing part of it, we have some stakeholders that are heavily involved in the energy sector. However, within the last 6 months, the work has been declining. For example, Demas Limited, based in South Trunk Road, La Romaine, they recently had to lay off some 400 of their skilled casual employees because these projects, as for example, the power generation plant at La Brea, coming to an end, and therefore there's need to create new industries. So, for example, the Demas Group is involved in the shipbuilding and repair initiative, and they're looking forward to the conversion of their facility directed towards the shipbuilding and repair part of it.
Okay. Going to open up the lines in a few minutes. Actually, we'll open it now so we can take your calls. But just you may want to find out a lot of things about the shipbuilding and repair industry as much as I do. And let me ask you, in terms of where you have reached so far, I understand that the cluster has been meeting. Are we at the stage where we can now start marketing Trinidad and Tobago as a possible stop for these 31,000 ships that pass by us if they need repairs? And can that be done now, given that we already have a full capacity of these shipyards?
Presently, in terms of increasing the amount of ships stopping to Trinidad to undertake repairs, it's a little difficult because we don't have the capacity at this stage. So therefore, with the La Brea dock facility, which was the former Alutrin port site, together with the Union Industrial Estate nearby, this offers a perfect opportunity to expand our shipbuilding and repair capacity. The facility down there offers a deep water type operation that allows Panamax ships to berth alongside for both wet docking as well as dry docking using floating dry docks. So therefore, we need to increase our capacity. This is together with the worldwide increase in new vessels that have been built, as was previously mentioned.
How close are we to the reality of moving to La Brea and opening La Brea up as such a big shipyard, actually?
Well, the government in the budget 2010 has indicated that there will be no longer the smelter. However, a lot of infrastructure has been put in place that can be used for the shipbuilding and repair industry. And we propose to make a formal proposal to the government. Already we have spoken to the residents of La Brea and environs. We have held weekly consultation meetings on their invitation, and they are all in support of this initiative. They view it as environmentally friendly as well as financially viable, and it will provide a host of job opportunities, both skilled and unskilled jobs.
I think in addition to that is that we have keen support from the La Brea residents, because Wilfred has been down there. He's been actively lobbying the residents through presentations, and he has been able to acquire a letter of endorsement from the La Brea residents, especially because there are a number of communities down there, a number of groups in the La Brea area that represent the La Brea citizens and their concerns and so forth. So we've through the lobbying process, we've been able to get signed petitions that are actively supporting this initiative.
So indeed, there might be an alternative to the Alutrin smelter. We do have a caller on the line from Laventil. We want to take just one call. We are running out of time. Laventil, good morning.
Blessed morning, Sampson and your guest.
Good morning.
I know this shipbuilding totally. And the people who are always speaking about the Alutrin, let them think carefully. Let us reconsider our position on diversification. Shipbuilding is the right way to go, and it's done. All you got to do now is to put in the infrastructure for the building of those ships up in La Brea, as you say, and the ports that you're dealing with, upgrade the ports on them where the repairs are taking place, and as you say, over 100,000 people are employed in the Singapore shipping industry. I think in this country, it might be over 200,000. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and unfortunately that's the only call we are able to take at this time. So we need to wrap up, gentlemen. It's really unfortunate. I'm quite enjoying this whole idea of shipbuilding and hearing so much about it. Give me an idea in terms of the meetings you've been having. Has there been any projected budget that you have already discussed that is necessary to get this industry to the required state?
Well, the initiative at Labre will be primarily financed by our stakeholders from the private sector. Already we are also getting calls from investors from abroad who are very much interested in becoming part of this initiative because they see the benefits of having a lot of the port infrastructure already in place. So it provides opportunities for investors, foreign direct investment as well.
Any last words, Andre, before?
I'd just like to say that the world shipping market is very large. Presently, there's over 5,400 vessels that are carded for new build programs. This is something that we don't have to reinvent the wheel for. There are several areas where we can benchmark best practice throughout the world, and right here in the Caribbean, there are two examples of shipbuilding facilities. There's one in Cuba, and there's also one in the Dominican Republic. Now, what they did was they also had a history in ship repair, and they were able to form joint ventures with a shipbuilding company called Damen out of the Netherlands, which is a Dutch company, and they've been building ships since 1927. Now, Damen is well recognized as a shipbuilding expert throughout the world for vessels less than 5,000 gross tons. Now, what the model that they have approached is to use the local labor and also the foreign expertise and marry that so that they can create an economically sound shipbuilding facility in both places. And it's been successful to date. For instance, those shipyards have built well over 100 vessels since the inception.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very, very much. We have to close it off here. We have two more segments coming up after the break where we'll discuss the Counselors for the People. We'll find out what that is all about, as well as a segment that includes a special entertainer. We'll tell you who he is or she is when we come back from this break. Gentlemen, thank you very much.